Hey guys, I'm out here today with my son's Traxxas Bandit VXL. As you can see, it's a bit ghetto-fied. It is my son's, and I'm going for a 70-mile-an-hour speed run attempt today. So I put some tape on the top in case it flips. I removed the wing because this car likes to wheelie like crazy. Certainly the wheelie bar helps, and the weight of having the cell phone under here when I GPS it also helps keep the nose down, because I don't think this thing would have a prayer hitting 70 completely stock. It's just too prone to doing wheelies. I also put 3 AA batteries here on the front, and very much ghetto fashion. That's how we do things here at RC Stuff. But at any rate, this car completely stock with the stock tires, which are no longer on here because I shredded them, hit 52 miles an hour with a budget battery pack. Now with the battery pack that's in here today, it's usually about 3 miles an hour faster than that battery pack that hit 52 miles an hour. So in completely stock form, this car could probably do 55, certainly 54 miles an hour. Now these aftermarket tires, I can't remember the name of them. I'll put a link in the video description, but they've been really good. I got 2 sets of these on eBay for $8. It was just a ridiculous deal. And now these tires do make the car faster. Maybe they balloon a little more, maybe they're slightly taller. Whatever the case is, the car hit 57 miles an hour with these tires with the budget battery. And with my fastest battery, it's been going 59 to 60. So about a 5 mile an hour speed increase. Now, this has a stock pinion gear that's 26 tooth. It also comes with a 28 tooth. On the box of the car, it says that this car will go 70 plus miles an hour. Now it has a little star here. If you look really close, there's a tiny little star. And if you flip the box around, you'll find here, 1 star indicates with included gearing and optional battery pack. Well, that's a load of shit. This car is not going to go 70 miles an hour, otherwise stock, with a 28 tooth pinion gear. Not going to happen. Now, elsewhere here, it says 70 and beyond with 2 stars. Now, it has the requirement of a 33 tooth pinion gear to hit 70 and beyond. The problem is, Traxxas doesn't even make a 33 tooth pinion gear. You have to buy an aftermarket pinion for this car. So the claim this car does 70 on the box, it's really misleading. 55 would be optimistic, but that would be more in line with what this car can do. Maybe it would do 60 with the 28 tooth pinion. I have not tested that, but 70 is nonsense. They don't even make the pinion to make it go 70 miles an hour. Today I'm running a 31 tooth pinion gear. So I did a little some calculations, and that 31 tooth pinion gear with these aftermarket tires should get it up right around 70 miles an hour. And later, if this doesn't have thermal issues and such, it's about 75 degrees today, so not too hot, not yet anyway. It should hit 80 miles an hour or so with a 35 tooth pinion. But we'll not get ahead of ourselves, and I'll see how things go today before considering that even faster pinion. But really misleading on behalf of Traxxas. Plus this car wheelies so badly without extra weight added, I don't think it would hit 70 miles an hour. It'd be really difficult to do, even if it was geared to get that speed. Now, one other thing I just find really ridiculous about this car is, they're hyping it up here. The Pinion, I guess that's how you say it, brushless power system accelerates the Bandit VXL into the stratosphere with jet-like thrust and incredible 70 plus mile an hour speed. Again, it has 1 star there, which says it's going to do that with the pinion that's included in the box, which is a 28 tooth pinion gear. And that's just not going to happen. So I don't know why they need to hype this thing up so much. It sounds ridiculous. It's bad enough the claims are inaccurate with the speed, but to add jet-like thrust and it's got to get into the stratosphere, it's just, come on, guys. So there's a reason why people in general don't like Traxxas, or at least their company's policies. They make some good cars. This car's been bulletproof. Certainly can't complain about the reliability. It's been way more reliable than my Arrma Big Rock. But some of these claims are a little outrageous. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing out here. We're gonna try to hit 70 miles an hour. Hopefully it doesn't flip over. Got the cell phone here and got the wheelie bar going, and we're ready to rip. Wish me luck. All right, and today we'll be running the Bandit on my fastest batteries, which are the SiPom 5200 3S. I have one in there now, and I have an extra one here. I do have to run the battery upside down. It's a soft case, and how the wires come out here, it just doesn't fit really well. So that's why the label's down, but this is definitely my my other SiPom battery here. And I do have a video where I show how I made the larger battery kit fit in the newer Bandits. It's designed for the older ones, and basically I just had to grind these off and to make it fit, but it does rub the body still a little bit, but not too bad. But otherwise the kit does not fit in the newer Bandits, and the kit's not really clear that it would be an issue on the newer ones. So if you want to run a taller than stock battery, which all my 3S's are, it's a nice feature to have. Got no cars coming. See what we can do. Had the lift. Tires do balloon a lot, which makes it a little difficult to control. And one more run. Man, this thing is so much more stable than my Kyosho Raider at speed. I can actually use the brakes and they modulate properly. All right, there we go. 71.5, so got it with no issues at all. Now, I did just about, I don't know, 5 or 6 speed runs, and the ESC is definitely warmer than it was, but it's not hot. I can hold my fingers on it. It's probably 100 and, I don't know, 30 or 40 degrees. After about 10 seconds, it starts to hurt. The motor, ooh, that's about 3 seconds and it hurts. The motor's pretty warm, but I would never probably run it much more than that at 3S with that pinion. And I may well go ahead and buy the 35 tooth and see if we can crack 80 with it. I mean, why not? It's a $3 part, and it seems like it's within reach. Battery's warm, but certainly not hot. Some people make it sound like when you do a speed run with the Bandit at 70 miles an hour, the stock system is gonna like heat up and burst into flames after a 50-foot run, and doesn't seem to be the case. No issues here with it getting too hot. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the wing back on here and just see how it handles, you know, if it's any slower and if it's more prone to wheeling. So we go ahead and pause this and throw the wing back on it. Yeah, it's wheeling right away. Look at that. So again, I have a cell phone under this and added weight, and it's still wheeling with this setup. Now, if I take the cell phone and the weight off the front, then it's gonna just wheelie like ridiculous. But we'll go ahead and try that. I guess the waves are a little crooked, but whatever. We'll see what kind of speed we got there in that short run. $62. Now the wing didn't slow it down that much. The battery's wearing down a little bit, and you know, it wasn't a real long, good run, but I'm glad I took the wing off for the speed runs because I think it definitely helped a bit. All right, here's a 70-mile-an-hour Bandit setup with no extra weight added, just a wheelie bar. And it's gonna wheelie all day long. I'm just like half throttle, and I don't think I could get this thing up to top speed if I tried. Here, I'll ease into it. Nope, it's already wheeling. So it's more of a 50-mile-an-hour car at best with no weight added. But the wheelies are fun. Half throttle, even quarter throttle is enough to make it wheelie sometimes. It'll wheelie as long as I can keep the car straight. I never have raised the wheelie bar up, so I went up to the middle level. We'll give this a shot. Ooh, oh, yeah, not good. Not as stable. All right, I'm gonna go easy with it. I put it on the highest level. Yeah, it's unstable. So what are my final thoughts on the Traxxas Bandit VXL and the claimed 70-mile-an-hour top speed? I don't know. I don't think it's hitting 70. It'd be really difficult without weight added to the front. The wheelie bar kind of seems like it's very helpful as well. It's only a $15 accessory, but it comes stock. I'd really like to see Traxxas do a video of their own because I did not find one on the internet backing up their claim. But certainly with a 33 tooth pinion gear, which you have to source from a different company than Traxxas because they don't make one for the Bandit, it could probably hit 70 with some weight added to the front. And I think it may well hit 80 with the 35 tooth pinion. And I don't think for 1 or 2, maybe even 4 runs, the speed controller is going to get hot enough to worry about. So next time I'm at my local hobby store, I'm going to pick up a 35 tooth pinion, maybe need a few body pins, and maybe I'll pick up a 36 or 37 tooth just to go all out, assuming it'll fit in here. And hopefully 80, or I'm never going to get this to 100. I'm not even going to try with the stock speed system. But 80, maybe 85, who knows? But stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Take care.